What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day and hope you're excited here for another vid. Today we're going to drop into another mock draft. Wait. Are mock drafts still, like, people still read these and listen and they're not oversaturated, right? We're good? Oh, okay. Just figured, it was March, so just wanted to check in. All right, good. So, yeah, going to drop into a little Jets mock draft for you guys. 7 rounds. Going to talk about at the top what we're going to do at pick 2 for the most part. It's a big decision, obviously, if the Jets do move on from Sam Darnold, and that's what we're going to do here. So I just want to prepare you for that. My thoughts on which QB I would take. So that's going to be more what I do at 2, and then the rest of the way, maybe a little trade in there. So, yeah, let's dive right in and get to the mock. All right, pick 2, Justin Fields, the quarterback of Ohio State. It's a tough decision. A lot of people are mocking Zach Wilson right now to the New York Jets. Very understandable. I think they're trying to swing for the fences, and Wilson's elite ability to make plays out of structure and the arm talent, the angles he can make, where he can do on the run, it's all impressive. But Fields has the same type of arm talent, really, and great arm strength. You've seen him push the ball down the field effectively. And I think Fields is better processing within structure. And I know the whole processing thing has been talked about a lot with Fields, but I think he's much better at it than people give him credit for. Fields is a powerful runner. He's got the toughness and the poise. We saw him bounce back from taking that shot to the back and the ribs in the Clemson game, and it was just impressive to watch him work after that through just a rope down the field for a long touchdown. Again, accuracy to all levels of the field. He's got impressive deep ball touch, and you've seen that on display. That same touchdown against Clemson in that playoff game. And he's a playmaker out of structure as well. I think people forget that Fields can make plays on the run. He'll move out the pocket, reset his feet, and make plays for you. So Fields is really all encompassing, and this could be a hot take, but I think there's a chance if he lands in the right situation, Fields could be the top quarterback of this class. I don't think it's that far off. I don't think the gap between him and Lawrence is as big as some believe it is. All right, moving here to a quick trade back for the Jets. I just didn't like what I saw at 23 for them. I think they're really out of range for a top corner in this class. I think after what J.C. Horn did today with his reported time at the Pro Day, I just don't see it happening. His reported time at the Combine, I should say that's being run, not his Pro Day, but same thing, ish. But yeah, I think Horn will be like a top 15, 16 guy now, and I think that's out of the range of 23 where the Jets have their second first-round pick. So we move back here with the Denver Broncos, acquiring 40, 71, and a 2022 second-round pick. Pretty good haul there for the Broncos there to move up 17 spots. The Jets get a lot back here. So let's see what we do with that. Before that, we're going to talk about pick 34 here in Jaelan Phillips, edge rusher from Miami. A lot of people slowly building towards him as the top edge in the class. However, I think there are injury concerns, obviously the concussions, and he's been told to quit football before. That's a little concerning. That may have him fall in the draft, but I think on tape he's as good as anybody, maybe the best in the class. Elite athleticism. He can win with that burst and the get off the line. He's got the inside move. He can do the arm over move. Got good active hands. Good change of direction skills. Again, using that athleticism to create pressure in a variety of ways. And he had an impressive 2020 season. 15 and a half tackles for loss, 8 sacks. Pretty good year. It's good to see that production. As much as we talk about traits over production for edge rushers, it's good to see production for the most part. So that's better translating than most other positions, really. You want to see that productivity there. So he has it. And like I said, the injury history may push him down a little bit, but I think for the Jets, who haven't had really a quality edge rusher in what it feels like over a decade, I think this is a great pick for them. Moving right along here to pick 40, acquired in the Denver trade, Eric Stokes, cornerback from Georgia. Obviously, the big talk was him running in the 4.2s at that combine, the House of Athlete. Really impressive. I still think he's probably more of a 4.3 guy, but he's got that elite speed to carry wide receivers vertically. He's sticky in man coverage, good in press man. He's very physical. He's got pretty good eyes in zone coverage, but again, he'll be primarily slotted in man a lot of the time at the next level. And he's a physical tackler. He imposes his will out there. He's not afraid to come up in the run game and make plays, and that's good stuff. Get off of blocks as well. So, and he's got good ball skills. He times things well at the catch point. A lot of pass breakups in his career. So, expecting him to be the cornerback one out there for the Jets isn't too much of a stretch at all, really, heading into his rookie season. All right, pick 66, Tylan Wallace, wide receiver from Oklahoma State. There's going to be a lot of talent on day 2 of the draft at wide receiver. Tylan Wallace has that alpha mentality. He's naturally explosive. That body control he has is incredible. His ability to go high point the football, make just acrobatic catches. He's got great ball skills, as we just said. And I think he's a run after the catch threat. I think he's got good speed. And like we talked about, that natural explosiveness. I think he's quick in and out of breaks, using that explosive, short area burst to change direction. He does need work a little bit against more physical corners. They tend to push him out to the boundary a lot, and so that's something to monitor. But a good wide receiver 2 to hopefully Denzel Mims as a wide receiver 1 in that offense. Justin Fields with Wallace and Mims, that'd be a lot of fun. All right, pick 71, also acquired in the trade. Deontay Smith, tackle from East Carolina. This seems a little high for him maybe, but again, he's a 3-year starter tackle. I think he's got good versatility. He lined up everywhere at the Senior Bowl, really, from left to right tackle, both guard spots. Got good reps there. Showed impressive balance. He's a knee bender, which is good. Don't want to see waist benders lunging too far forward and get beat. Strong hands, good hand placement, and honestly, really impressed with his footwork moving laterally in those 1v1s. So a guy who's maybe a little bit more of a project, but could come in at some point. Obviously, they still have George Fant in the building. Obviously, Mekhi Becton on one side, but whether or not the Jets need help on the interior or at tackle, I think Smith can come in and fill a spot there, be depth maybe early on, and eventually become the starter, wherever they want to put him. All right, pick 86, another pick here in the 3rd round, Trey Sermon, running back from Ohio State. I still think the Jets, even though with the Michael Pirine, that Frank Gore's a free agent, be nice to get an early down bell cow, and that's what Trey Sermon is. Obviously, you saw the phenomenal end to his season. What an amazing game he had against Northwestern. He's tough between the tackles. He's got really great contact balance, very good ball security, not a fumbler. When he gets into space, honestly, pretty adequate straight line speed. He got those long strides, and again, a really powerful guy. You're going to be able to run inside zone in the gaps. Just a very impressive early down bell cow. Obviously, 3rd downs, and not as much his cup of tea, but I think with the Jets, you're going to want to, with a rookie quarterback potentially here in Fields, you have a running back he's familiar with, take some pressure off him early on and be able to move people in the run game. Obviously, you got Mekhi Becton there leading the way, so it'll be nice for Sermon there to help out. Pick 107, starting things off, Tommy Tremble on day 3. This guy, inline blocker from day 1. He is just alpha dog as a blocker. He'll come in. You'll see him come across the formation, coming down block. He'll come hit you. He's not afraid to lower the shoulder against some guys on the edge. And I think he's got great awareness in pass protection as well. You'll see in the Notre Dame tape, he'll kind of be able to rotate around, be able to shuffle his feet, pick up guys that may be blitzing on the interior, coming through the A-gap. So just really impressive as a blocker. I think he's fluid in and out of breaks as a route runner, just not given as much of a chance at Notre Dame. So I think he could be just a very impressive pro and someone that we'll be talking about 3-4 years down the road as, man, this guy didn't get a lot of opportunity at Notre Dame. Probably should have. Look at him now. Pick 155 here. Elerson Smith. We're going to double dip at edge here for the Jets. I think it's about time they do so. I think their front and the interior is pretty good with what they've got in their rotation. Another Senior Bowl guy. Quick get off and a quick first step for him. I think he impressed a lot of people down in Mobile, and he'd impress Jets fans when you turn the tape on. Again, a hot motor. I think he's continually developing as a pass rusher with hand usage with counters. So another guy who's going to be developmental, who could come in and be a future starter at the position. Pick 188, we have Justin Hilliard, linebacker from Ohio State. Yeah, we triple dipped at Ohio State for the Jets in this mock draft. Again, he was in a loaded linebacker room. Pete Werner, Tuff Borland, Baron Browning. Again, didn't get a ton of snaps, but when he did, he made an impact. Good athleticism, work in space, work the overhang a little bit off of the line of scrimmage there. And he's effective blitzing. Going to have special teams experience. He's got 700 plus snaps on special teams. I think Robert Saleh is somebody who's going to value that and be like, all right, this guy will come in and be a core special teamer for me. We need him to play linebacker. He's going to do so and develop. Again, sub package to start, and another guy that you could potentially talk about as becoming a starter down the road. And finishing it up here for the Jets here, pick 249, another double dip. We're going to go at corner here. Rachad Wildgoose from Wisconsin. Again, not as much talked about. Obviously, he's got some work to do. Probably going to be more of a slot corner at the next level. He's got good short area quickness. He's very patient with his technique at the line of scrimmage. He's got good reps on tape against Rashad Bateman, which is definitely noteworthy. You'll probably see if you've been on the channel enough. I have a video out on Rashad Bateman, so you should check that out. But yeah, I mean, good reps against him. Really impressive. But yeah, I just think he's probably just not going to be a perimeter guy, but another guy you could put in the nickel and feel confident about what he can do. So another guy probably going to be on special teams to start, but again, got potential, and that's what the Jets need with a lot of these picks, a lot of swings here, and find players who are effective. All right, and that's really going to do it for this Jets mock draft. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A lot of good picks in there. I think the Jets have a lot to work with and can get creative. Obviously, still a lot to figure out in terms of Sam Darnold, whether or not he'll be staying. Free agency will clear things up, hopefully, for the Jets. They got some space to make things happen. Obviously, they just brought back Marcus May on the franchise tag, so maybe he'll get a long-term deal, form a nice duo with Ashton Davis. Obviously, they drafted last year. So, again, the secondary needs some work. Could get another pass catcher in there. Obviously, we did in this mock. So, free agency will determine a lot of what their real needs will be come draft time, but I think pretty good here hitting on all of them. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see another team mock on the channel, I'm going to do quite a few more of these before draft time just to get some thoughts out there. But yeah, if you enjoyed, maybe hit the like button and sub. Maybe turn the bell on for notifications. This is a fun week. We have a lot of videos coming out. So stay tuned for that. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Farewell.